Good morning, guys. I am at home today with just Capria and Luca. Nico is at camp and I was gonna go to the gym, but it's like a super rainy day and I decided instead to stick around the house, get it cleaned up because it definitely needs to be cleaned up. I do have to run a few errands later. Luca is sleeping right now. Capria is outside with Polly. He actually took some time off for PFL that he had left over from when Luca was born. So they're outside. I'm gonna get dressed and probably have breakfast and then start to clean up. So I wanted to take you guys along with me for the day.
Take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
I do actually have a huge announcement that I want to share with you guys. We're moving! Finally, we bought a bigger house. I am so excited. We close in about 3 weeks, and then we're gonna take 2 extra weeks to move in because we want to get painting done and flooring in the new house before we move in. So I've already started packing, as you can see. I'll take you guys along with me and do some like packing vlogs. Then you'll be able to see the new house. It's gonna be great. If you guys don't know, we actually bought this house and completely gutted it and Polly rebuilt it, and I picked out everything in this house. So I'll put some pictures up of what it used to look like because it's crazy how different it looks now. We're gonna do that with the new house, but it's not in as bad a shape as this house was. It's just some cosmetic things that need to be updated, but it is going to look a lot different because we are gonna do a lot of stuff, just not everything at once. I'm so excited. We have 4 bedrooms. If you don't know, in this house we only have 3 bedrooms. 2 are upstairs, 1's downstairs, and I have to be on the same floor as my kids. So right now we're in the main bedroom that has a bathroom. I didn't want the kids in here with the bathroom, so they're all in Nico's room. Capria kind of floats between our room and his room because she still is super like dependent on us at night, but Luca is in there in his crib. Nico stays in his bed, and Capria, she'll go to bed in Nico's room and then she'll come into our bed in like the middle of the night. It's been crazy living here with 5 people and there's just no room for anything. This place has so much space. It's on 2 acres of land. It has a full forest in the backyard. Like, I can't wait till you guys see it. But right now I'm gonna get dressed. So here's the fit. I paired the sweater with this little romper because it's a little chilly and I just love this sweater so much. It is so like soft and stretchy. I got an extra large. I'm usually a medium or a large, so it's perfect if you want like an oversized sweater. It's already oversized, so I would go a size up or even 2 sizes up, and I will link it in my LTK for you guys because I love it. I just love it. So yeah, this is the fit. We have some errands to run later, so I figure this will be perfect. I'll probably be around the house in just my romper, but I wanted to show you this sweater. So cute.
Daddy can be dressed now.
Daddy got you dressed? Oh, yay! You're so pretty. So here is Capria's lunch. I'm gonna give this to her while I start to clean up, and then it's nap time.
Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome, baby.
You want water?
You have water in here.
Okay.
All right, here's the state of the kitchen. Let's get this cleaned up. So if I have time today, I'm gonna start packing up the kitchen. This area gets cluttered so quickly. It's been like that since we moved in. Like, I clean it out and then it gets cluttered again. So I cleared this out, cleaned it. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff, and then I might start packing up this cabinet because we don't use it that much. There's a lot of stuff in there that can be decluttered, and I want to get to that cabinet too because same thing. But Luca is awake now. I can hear him. So I'm gonna go get him a bottle, and then I will get the rest of this stuff put away, and then I'll probably make my lunch before I start boxing things up, but I'm not sure yet. I still have to unload the dishwasher and do the dishes, but Capria has to have a nap in between there. I have to make some phone calls for the house because we have to get some documents into them for the final thing. I don't know. Yeah, so let me go get Luca, get him a bottle, and then we'll see where we go from there. So unfortunately, my breastfeeding journey has come to a close. Luca started biting, which made me have to give him frozen breast milk that, thank God, my sister-in-law had given me a ton of it. So I was able to give him that and then kind of breastfeed a little bit sometimes, but it ended up depleting my milk supply. When I did go back to nursing him, he was wanting more and I just didn't have it to give him. And then I ran out of the frozen breast milk. So, and pumping was not working. Like, I was not making enough to keep up. So I have to give him formula now, and I was so upset about it and went back and forth. Like, am I gonna work my ass off to get my milk back up, or am I just gonna let it go and make things easy on myself and give him formula? So that's what we're doing because he's 8 months. I breastfed him for as long as I could. I tried my hardest, and I just, this is what we have to do. So I'm fine with it now, but that's why I'm giving him a bottle, in case you were wondering. So he has actually been standing up in his crib lately, but he can't get back down. So he freaks out. And it's been a problem because he's not sleeping because he wants to stand up but then can't get back down. So like this, just like this. Yes, you cutie. Are you standing again? And his rash is back. We worked so hard to get it fixed. We got it fixed. It was gone just by using Vaseline every night. Or every time he took a nap or went to bed. I'm getting you. His rash was literally gone. All we had to do was use Vaseline every time he went to sleep. I just slathered it on, and the rash on his face disappeared within a few days. Maybe like a week, it was totally gone. And now it's back because he's teething. So I've been starting to put it on again. It looks kind of worse right now, but I gotta get him his bottle. But I'm so sad about it because his skin looked so good for so long. Poor little guy. Okay, he is contently laying down drinking his milk. I can't hold him when he drinks it because he does not sit still unless he's laying down on his own. If he's on me and I'm holding him, he'll just wriggle around and squirm until I put him down. So now he just lays in his playpen. I prop him up on a pillow, a nursing pillow, and then I put the TV on for him and he just drinks his bottle and he's happy with that. So while he finishes that and while Capria finishes her lunch, I'm gonna get this stuff put back in some place and then move on to whatever I'm gonna do next. Aria is sleeping. Luca was in his bouncer but wants to get out now. I'm gonna get him dressed for the day and then down for a nap, and then we'll finish cleaning. Some of Nico's school supplies came. I cannot believe that, first of all, that he's gonna be in kindergarten, and second of all, that school starts in like 2 weeks. That snuck up on me. I have to get all the kids' clothes for the fall because they've all grown out of everything, and Luca doesn't even have warm clothes. I have to get him 9-month clothes, I think. Probably 9 to 12 months. And Capri needs some warm clothes too. Old Navy had some cute boys' clothes, like for Nico, on sale. So I think I'm gonna get his clothes there. He really just needs pants and sneakers. Capri needs like a whole fall wardrobe because she's almost out of her 2T clothes. And then Luca needs everything. I'm gonna do that at some point. I just got her new dance shoes in the mail because she grew out of, well, we lost one of those. But yeah, I'm gonna get him dressed and then put him down for a nap, and then I am going to make my phone calls while I finish cleaning up the house. Right? Get in there.
Yeah, you actually commercial?
It feels good even just to have this one cabinet done. Some stuff done. Nico is back from camp and Luca's awake now, so I'm gonna go get him. So I didn't even realize it's already 4 o'clock.
Here's Zoe, bro.
So I am going to have to run my errands tomorrow. I had to pick up Capria's birthday invitations that I made and printed. I had to pick those up and then run to the post office to get stamps to send those out. So I'm going to actually do that tomorrow. And now I have to get on the dishes and start dinner.
What? Mom, you wanna go on my motorcycle? Not yet. I doing something with Mama. Okay, I'll just go on my motorcycle. I'm gonna and the midget. What do you have in the kitchen? For everybody? Oh, look, who's this guy?
Anybody who has... Oh!
What?
Anybody...
Who is she? Who is she?
Ask Daddy, he'll look it up for you.
Who is Papa? Something else in the house. Why? Oh.
I make my own gravy because we're having pork loin tonight, so I make my own gravy every time I make pork loin, and it's so good. Good job. But I'm trying not to eat bad. It's gonna kill me not to be able to eat a lot of this. It's delicious. Definitely think Luca here is teething like crazy, which I feel like he has been for so long. He already has 2 bottom teeth, and now he's getting 4 upper teeth at once. They've been coming in for like forever. He's only 8 months. I don't know how he has 6 teeth. My niece has 2 teeth, and she's like 15 months. So he has not been happy. He's got the teething rash, he's got the diarrhea. Yeah, and he's been kind of hard to get to sleep lately. So I'm about to give him some Tylenol and then give him his 3rd nap of the day, which is only like a half-hour nap before we eat dinner. So like by the time we're done with dinner, he will be up, and that's when I'll get the kids up to bed and get them sleeping in bed, since remember they're in the same room. I'll get them sleeping. Polly will take the baby until the kids are sleeping, and then I'll bring the baby into their room. Please stop. And put him to sleep, because if the kids are awake while the baby is in there, the baby won't go to sleep. And Luca self-soothes, so he cries a little bit and fusses a little bit while he's getting to sleep. So if he does that when the kids are not sleeping, they won't be able to go to sleep, and it's just a whole thing. So I'm gonna give him some Tylenol now. Hopefully that will make bedtime easier later. We'll see how he takes this last nap.
Why
Why you get that?
I never saw Tiny this before.
Jackie?
But this was.
Bye.
Oh, Dad!
Okay, keep it on. I don't care.
Polly was just holding Luca, and Luca like chomped down on Polly's nipple. Like he did with me, but like through his shirt. Like he was just sitting on his lap and decided to bite his nipple. So now he's upset because Polly like jumped and was like, whoa, and it scared Luca. And he's tired. So the kids' food, well, our dinner is cooling, so I'm gonna change him real quick and get him down for a nap because as you can see, he is cranky and I can't figure out what it is. Like, I think it's between teething. I think he's going through a leap because he's learning how to stand up, and he's just like this all day. I don't know. I gotta hurry up and get him to bed so I can feed everybody else. So let's get him ready. I'm gonna put his jammies on too, even though he probably will wake up before his actual bedtime. So like, this isn't him going down for the night, but I always put his jammies on for his last nap just in case.
You got him?
Yeah.
Look at that chunk boy.
Okay guys, I am just now finally done for the night. The kids are finally all asleep. As you can see, they're all in our bed because this happened right after dinner. And there was a million cops and fire trucks and ambulances all outside. There was like this special technical team unit outside because they had to get the car off of the house without, I guess, creating more damage. They literally had to like make sure the house was structurally sound before getting it off, and they had to like rig this whole thing. They were like sawing 2x4s in the middle of the street. It was crazy. We were outside watching all this happen. I'm the one that had to call the cops because I was outside when it happened. I didn't see it, but I heard it, and it terrified me. I thought one of the kids had followed me outside and ran into the street. Like, I have never been so scared in my life, but everybody was fine. Probably should have led with that. Everybody was fine, but it was just a big whole fiasco once the cops came and Polly came home because he had run out, and we were out there talking to the neighbors for a while. So it was a long evening. And then when the kids were ready for bed, they were already wanting to watch what was going on outside, and their window is facing the street. So of course they're looking out the window. And so we had to eventually take them in our room and just lay them down with a movie, and they fell asleep within like 5 minutes. So now I am finally done for the day until somebody wakes up. Hopefully Capria, she's the one that usually wakes up. Hopefully she won't wake up tonight. That'd be great, or at least not for a few hours. I'm gonna sit down and edit, but yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed our day. It was eventful, to say the least. I'm happy I got one box from the kitchen packed. That was like a huge thing for me because it's really hard to pack with 3 kids and we have a lot of shit. So I was very proud of myself for that. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up so I know that you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.